G'day everyone. Well, I may as well do a video on these two computers which came from Hard Rubbish. Start with this one since it's the newest. It's made by IPEX, fairly early computer brand. A lot of the older machines were made by them. It's got Windows XP, Home Edition. Doesn't appear to say what processor is, unfortunately, but judging by the size of the cooler on it, if I can get this cover off, I'm guessing it may have an Intel core, because if I look down there, it's got that galvanized steel latch, which a lot of the later processors have in them. Of course, that's all. That's not part of it. I was trying to see if I could fit those in, but it doesn't have the standard RAM, unfortunately, or doesn't take the standard RAM, because that's a lot of stuff a lot of the computers of its era would take. But unfortunately, if I can show you where that notch, there's a little like a half moon in the RAM, and that little notch there doesn't quite line up, so I'm guessing it must take some specific type of RAM, unfortunately, but I might be able to get it going. It's a half decent computer. It's got a 500 gig SATA Seagate drive in it, so that'll definitely be keeps. Yeah, it takes its normal ATX supply input, although somebody has taken that out, but I may have to use the one for electrolysis in it to get it running. But bloody rains at it again. It's been like this all week. But yeah, that's it's funny because that the back trim doesn't appear to fit on as well. It doesn't have the PS2, although it's got the spaces for it, but it doesn't appear to be on it, unfortunately. But that's alright. Then we got this one, which has got to be the oldest of the collection. It's made by DCT Computers, and it has an original Pentium inside it. And as you can see, it's got a big 5¼ inch floppy disk drive, a 3.5 inch and CD drive, 24 speed. It's back in the day when this thing would have been worth quite a bit of money, but nowadays it's, as you can see, junk. But that's the video card from it, and as I will show in a minute, it's had a bit of a hard going. But when I found it, if I can turn it around, somebody had taken a hatchet to the whole back and crushed the power supply in and all the cards, and I've done as good a job as I can to straighten it all out, but unfortunately they've actually damaged the video card, knocked the header off. But the header's replaceable, but the bit I'm really concerned about is the fact they've knocked a little semiconductor off, and that sort of concludes the fate of this machine, unfortunately. But if anyone knows where I can get spare parts like that from, let me know, because I really do want to get this machine running. Also got to get another socket for the male for the power in, but yeah, I'll get the cover off and show you all inside it. Yeah, it's just a look inside it for the vintage computer enthusiasts out there. It's got a full-sized processor in it, not like today's ones, which are half the size and made of fiberglass. It's got AT input, not ATX, and the 5-pin DIN keyboard connector. But I did put the USB card in when I got it, just to just for the mouse, because I'm not 100% sure on which one it would have gone in. But it's got sound. I'm guessing that'd probably all be for printer. I know that's video, as in video sound or something, not sure what, but yeah, the video card took most of the abuse when it got hit, as in that one was, that had fallen out already, but, and I've just screwed it back in, but that's where the video card was, and it's just been knocked clean off the board, and it's also damaged the header as well, unfortunately. But I had to pull all of that out and straighten it back up and put it back in, and the same with the power supply, because that was literally like a concave V shape when I got it. That's how bad it was. But I've done as good as I can to get it straight. It's still not completely perfect, but it's better than it was. For those who do ask, yes, I am very keen on getting this machine working, because I've been after a vintage computer that just runs Windows 98 for quite a long time now, so hopefully I'll be able to get something to pair up with my 1992 Ultratech monitor, because I'm after a partner for this one. So if I can get that computer working, then hopefully I'll be able to put the two together and get a proper computer of the old days, when they used to be made properly and were reliable. Not like today's, which are bloody horrible to use. But I will do a scanner over of the video card. It's 32 megabyte PCI, made in USA. But I've been having quite a bit of trouble trying to source spare parts for this sort of era of computers. There's a few places around where I live. I'm in Victoria, Australia, but there's a few places where I live that supply it, but not many, unfortunately. But yeah, let's just look inside that one. I know the hard drive probably will be dead, because when I was carrying it home, I was also carrying a whole load of circuit breakers and a black and white television, and this continued to fall off the trolley a couple of times, so it was a bit annoying and a bit disappointing, because I know I'll probably buggered up the hard drive in it, but oh well. I thought some of you might like to see that. I know some people who subscribe definitely enjoy playing with computers at this age. And yeah, thanks for watching. There's where it's broken right there. It's a little, I'm guessing it's one of these, but it's just been knocked clean off. And for those who also want the part number, there it is there. 32 megabyte PCI VGA, made in the USA. Made back in the era where things were made properly.